Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched and gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red flame that was bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to the Romeoville Coliseum as your 5-0 Spartans, under the direction of Mark Howard, take on the 3-3 Wolves of Oswego East, coached by Ryan Velasquez. The Spartans enters tonight's game ranked 7th in the state with a 1-0 record in the Suburban Prairie Conference. With a win tonight, the Spartans can really start to take charge of the SPC. Alongside me tonight are my co-hosts Phil Wysick and Sam Capole. Also behind the scenes helping us get this broadcast out there is Jack Randage and Kevin McHale. Without those two, we wouldn't be here today on air for the game. So without further ado, let's go to Sam for your starting lineups of both the Spartans and the Wolves tonight.
For Oswego East, we have starting at a guard spot, number 2, Andre Hughes. The man in the middle, number 4, Sam Schultz. In our second guard spot, we have number 10, Raymond Dennis. And on our forward spot, we have number 23, Cameron Battle. And rounding out the lineup, we have number 24, Trent Taylor. And for our Spartans, number 1, Khalil Blankney. We have number 3, DeAndre Heckard. Number 10, Dontier Johnson. Number 24, Destin Whitaker. And rounding out the Spartans lineup tonight, number 0, Eddie Creel.
Well done there. This rookie little starting lineup here started off pretty well. I think you've done it better than anyone that's been up here. Usually I just rattle them off, no numbers, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah, clear and concise. Good job, Sam.
Anyways, I'd like to welcome all our fans back for another exciting year of Spartan basketball. This year has a little bit more of a buzz to it than prior years. If you haven't been seeing some of the headlines here, as Stefanski stated, we are ranked 7th in the state, right? Am I correct? Not the nation yet. I've watched a couple of the games, and it seems like they are pretty much the real deal. The one thing you really got to pay attention to for us is we transition and we go quickly. I mean, when we steal the ball, when we get the ball, it is quick into the opponent's half of the court. So I think that right there is what I'm going to be looking for.
And, you know, we look like a predominantly guard. I mean, we have one big guy, Johnson, out there, but it's essentially 4 guys that are perimeter-type players that are driving the lane, and only one true, I guess you could say Johnson's our true big man. So I'm assuming we're going to do a lot of slashing there. And we got a tough 9-day skid here. Not skid, but 9-day games. There's Johnson with the first attempt inside the paint there. They're going to play some tough games. We play Bolingbrook next week. We go to that's a game point there for, is that number 4 for Schultz for Oswego. We're going to go and play a Missouri team, the number 3 ranked team in the state of Missouri, next weekend. So there's I think there's 5 games in 9 days for the Spartans.
Yeah, I was talking to Howard about that little road trip we got going on. I mean, we've got Bolingbrook, which regardless what Bolingbrook is, even though they always have a decent team, but even if they weren't, you just have the whole thing of like battle of the, the district
Brook,
there, man.
yeah,
It's
the
going to be a
Brookenville,
big,
yeah.
high-profile game. Then they got, I want to say Springbrook. I want to say.
I think I have the written
Saturday?
down there, right on the upcoming games.
Gotcha.
Eddie Creel misses first free throw.
Oh, see, looks like, yeah, Bolingbrook's 8th in state, so I mean, that's just a huge game as well. Then we've got Plainfield North.
And then we play Hillcrest, which is ranked
There
in
it
the
is,
state.
Hillcrest. That's what's 15 in the state. And like you said, you got that number 3 team in Missouri, which, again, we're really going to find out how good and how, real we really are.
Well, here we are. Mark Howard, Coach Howard's got a full court press on. I'm assuming first home game for the Spartans, it's going to be a little slow starting to get with here.
Here's Schultz trying to back in. Oh, it's a nice move there by number 2, Hughes. Had a little pump fake. He drew him in the air.
At Creel, launch, jumped right past him. Now, a lot of these guys play together in AAU over the summer, and a lot of publicity, a lot of news. There's a long 3 for, what is that, about a 25-footer?
I actually thought it was going to be a 22, but I think he was a little bit farther back from the official 22-foot yard, or foot-long
22-foot yard.
Foot-long three-point line.
Foot yard.
Well, since last time we've been up here, it's a new Mr. Wysek. Because there is now a Mrs. Wysek in the household.
There is.
So congratulations from the RHSTV.
Appreciate it.
Great pump fake by Khalil, but really jagged the shot there.
I'm not sure if that was a pass or not, but good follow-up there by Creel.
It looked like he got blocked, and Creel just got the
I'll tell you what, number 1, Blackney over here. That kid, wait, hold on. I'm trying to think if it's him or
Dante?
No. Stand by.
Well, he's got up.
Who's our short? Yeah, is that him?
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
He's got
Every
crazy
single
heights.
time there's a shot, he crashes hard, and he will jump from like 4 feet, 5 feet from the rim and get up and, try to put it away.
Creel
Creel
another
with
one.
with a 3. He's got all 6 of our points so far. That was a nice little shot.
This is usually what happens, man. I start marking down, their hit and misses, and I stopped after 0 for 1 from Johnson.
We can only go up from there now.
There's a good steal. Now here it goes. See, we got a 3v1.
Dante.
Oh, and that's going to be a foul
Got to go up there strong.
Yep.
Coach Howard's yelling at him too to go up strong.
I must say, Coach Howard inspired me on today's little theme for us up here. I just wish I could have found the matching pants, but Coach Howard always looking, sharp down there. I thought for today's little Christmas theme, I'd go with the top blazer, but couldn't find the pants.
Well, if you get a chance, so we decided as a broadcasting group up here that each game we're going to go with a theme. And today we went, though it doesn't match the teams or the student body, went with the orange out today. There's Johnson with the free throw. They went with the orange out, and I did not want to. I'm a large man, and I thought I'd look like a pumpkin or like a cone on the side, a barrel on the side of the highway. So we went with the Christmas theme today.
Ooh, that's a travel right there.
And then I believe, I'm not sure, I won't be here Wednesday, and they are looking for a theme. So we'll have to come up with a theme. You can just hit us up on Twitter for that one. And then
Thursday.
And Thursday, we're going to go with We're going to go with Star Wars.
I'm a huge Star Wars fan. You're a huge Star Wars fan.
Yep.
Copel
That's a
Keppel.
travel.
Keppel, I'm also a huge Star Wars fan. I just don't happen to have any apparel.
That's all right.
to
Cole's
figure
got
that
Target,
a plethora
bud.
of them.
Target.
There you go. Target or Cole's. So our first turnover, it looks like turnover each here for both teams.
And with those themes, me being a student, I have to rep both. So I've got the
got
orange shirt on. I've got the orange shirt on. I've got the Santa Claus hat on. So got to represent both groups there.
This is going to be a key matchup right here between Johnson and Schultz. It looks like they're always looking for Schultz down low, and Schultz is just trying to power Johnson back.
And Schultz is only a sophomore, so
He's got some build to him
yeah.
here for a sophomore.
if you're planning on attending the Bolingbrook game next week, you may want to get your tickets early.
I heard
they're limiting their 500. They're selling 500 tickets pre-game at Romeoville, 500 at Bolingbrook, and then 500 at the door. And if you are not here or you have that 1,500, you are not getting in.
I heard it's only varsity as well.
Yes.
Sophomores are playing.
There's a 3 for who's that?
Number
Wednesday.
10, Raymond Dennis.
Yeah, they're playing Tuesday. The sophomores playing Tuesday. So even if you're somebody's mom or dad, brother or sister, aunt or uncle, and you deserve to, you think you deserve to be in the stadium,
Nice
that was
pull-up
Whitaker
there,
with the pull-up. What was that? 12-footer.
About 12 feet.
It doesn't matter. When we get to our 1,500, I've been told that that's it. That's no more.
There's a,
Oh,
there's
there's
a
nice
turnover.
steal.
There you go.
Brings it
Puts it
down.
down. I think he won that dunk contest we had here. Didn't he hop over 3 people?
He did.
I'm
He
not
hopped
sure.
over 3 people.
Dunk it. I mean, I'm 5'10", 5'11". I think I can get up a whopping 6 inches. I'm not known for my vertical, but.
I'm 6 foot tall and I still cannot touch the rim.
Oh, man. Oh.
There's number 2.
Hughes just rubbing it in the Orange Crush's face.
Now, I know from experience down there in the Orange Crush, you do not want to do that. That is not the best idea. Even if we are down by a ton, which I
Here's
don't
Creel.
think
Oh, boy.
Oh, that
he
wasn't a
can
good
answer.
shot.
And
And that's
outlet.
Schultz. That's that sophomore.
Oh, that's all right. Can't put it away. Oh, man.
We got to secure the ball. Got to slow it down.
23 Battle wanted to go with the dunk.
And that's a
Missed
foul.
it. Looked like he maybe he looks a little embarrassed, I think. The last battle I knew from basketball is Kenny Battle and the Flying Illini back in, what is that, 88, 89?
Yeah. I was 4.
Looks like we've got number 11, Michael Salter, substituting in for Khalil.
See what kind of spark Salter comes with off the bench.
DeAndre, 10 for 3.
So last
There's
year,
a rebound.
our main 3-point shooter was Whitaker here, and here he goes trying to showcase
There it is.
And there it is. I mean, after 8 games, he
Hey.
was shooting at like 40, 50% behind the arc.
Now, isn't he only a sophomore or junior now?
He is a
He is a
sophomore.
sophomore, so it's a bright future with him here at this program.
And there they go.
This
right
guy right
back
here,
to
I
number
told you,
4.
that's going to be the battle right there.
Right back.
You know, I'm not sure. I don't watch AAU, but I'm not sure because I've been told that Johnson's pretty good with with the dribble. That maybe in AAU he's more of a perimeter player. I don't know.
Well, what is he listed as here?
Oh, what a
6'7"?
pass. That's a great look inside by Dante to Eddie.
I mean, like, yes, technically he's a pretty small forward, but this guy he's up against is like just the same height, right?
Yeah.
What we got here, Schultz, 6'7", exactly. Oh, there's some good defense.
And there we go.
Here's that transition. Nice put in right there for Heckert. I'm telling you, they are quick off the transition. Let's see if we can put a little space here between us and the Oswego East Wolves. Am I correct on that?
Yes.
Yep.
I think the Spartans basketball program, we've always tried to be quick off the transition. We even saw that last year a lot. But now with people like Eddie
That's going to be
Creel.
Heckert with the push there.
Now we got people like Eddie Creel who adds a great
Oh, yeah.
dynamic to this team, and we've got DeAndre and Dante their senior year. They're,
Yep.
They're really well, playing together. So it's starting to work now.
I still think I'm old school. I still think we need these 6'8", 6'9", 300-pounder.
Oh, I'm all for it. Look at Shaquille O'Neal for crying out loud.
He's out of bounds. Oh,
That dude got to the point where it hurt to jog back and forth, man.
seen quite a few alumni come rolling through here. They want to enjoy the good program, and we've had a few years. We had some rough years, and this year, hopefully, as of right now, is one of our better starts to the season.
And there's obviously, being 7th in the state, there's a lot of excitement in the student body.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we were all excited today for this game. We're getting to see them play.
Schultz there just blocking Hecker.
But it was a bad pass.
And there's a turnover up and a turnover again. You marking all these down? Oh, we got to box out.
And it looks like they're going to call jump ball.
And it's Oswego's arrow.
That will be going to Oswego.
I want to go ahead and go to the system that the NBA has with the jump ball. I don't know why we don't do that.
Maybe it takes too long.
It's funny, that's only done in the NBA, though. Not even
And
at the college
I understand that, but I mean, like, why not? It's called a jump ball. You think
And
for
there we
a
go.
reason.
There's this transition
There's
again.
Johnson.
Oh,
There you go. I'm telling you, you're going to see a lot of those
Oh, yeah.
transitions in which the other team just like, That
could
like,
Are
that's
we
key.
are we going to be the Flying Spartans?
Might have the high flying
Well,
Spartans.
we got to come up with something better, catchier than the Flying Spartans.
you can tell there Dante's also trying to, I think, excite the crowd a little bit. Not giving it
Oh,
the
he put
simple.
them down with authority
Yeah.
there. I'll tell you what, when I saw him play
It's a great-
Plainfield South, here we go again on transition.
Oh.
They're calling for it. Back to Johnson. Put back, there you go.
Backhand.
But when I saw him play Plainfield South, they tried being too cute too early. They were up 10-0, and they just started trying to like doing alley-oops and all this stuff. I feel like they need to put the team away before they start getting cute.
It's a great inside feed.
Yep.
Right back to number 4,
Schultz. Who's number 10 here, Dennis?
Schultz has got 7 so far, and he's only a
Whoa,
sophomore.
Hecker
Far
from way out. Oh,
That's 'cause
the period was over a quarter.
End of
I
the
was
quarter.
like, whoa, that was like a 45-footer.
So after one quarter, we've got the
I
Spartans
think
with
we
22,
need to go out there and measure it.
and the Oswego East Wolves with 15. So a nice 7-point lead going into the second quarter.
But they're hanging around, though. I mean, Schultz is their main guy. Every time they're looking to play it to him.
Yeah, I think if the Spartans can kind of clean up those messy turnovers that we've had, we can definitely jump on them a little bit more coming into the second quarter.
Got a little battle of the cheerleading squads here. It's almost like Bring It On in real life, huh? Could you do a somersault? Or whatever that's called?
Absolutely, positively not.
I think we should do a fundraiser in which if we raise a certain amount of money, Stefanski gets out there.
Dude, you better call 911 because that's not happening.
Have paramedics on the ready.
Well, we got Mr. Agizio here with us today.
Yep, Mr. Agizio's living the dream out here.
His kids are out running around, it looks like. He's here, always a true supporter of the Spartans.
You know what? A lot of people, I mean, there's multiple administrators here and a lot of faculty members, a lot of alumni here. And you know what? It's not too bad. I mean, it's cold out, but it's not. We've had a few times where the weather was atrocious, but it's pretty nice weather out there. And, you know, the amount of kids that have their Snapchats out ready to get that big dunk.
Yep. I heard we have our own filters on Snapchat.
I think that costs money, doesn't it?
I have no idea what it is.
That is, you can credit Angelica Mullen for that, giving us our first ever RHS filter.
Oh.
It does cost money.
Blackney, they're banking it off the rim.
And to
Or
start
off
the
the
second
backboard.
quarter, we've got Isaiah Barnes in for Dante Johnson, but all the rest of the lineup is the same.
Now, Isaiah Barnes is a freshman, isn't he?
He is a freshman.
Yeah, he's one of the standouts. I mean, I'll tell you what, that's a big deal getting on the varsity squad here, 7th in the state and playing some minutes.
Yeah.
Well, it says here he's 6'5", 160.
Salter with the pull-up.
6'5", 160. Did I say that out loud?
That's a nice take there by number 23, Battle.
I'm 6'5", and I am 400. And he's 6'5", and 160.
And it's
He is one leg of me.
Here's Whitaker
That's a
from
2.
just inside the 3. See,
and they try a little bit of transition.
yeah, they're
and
using our game right against us, exactly. Yeah.
Well, you know what? We're not boxing out. We're giving them the quick and easy shot. We're letting them back in here. What is it, 25-19?
Weren't we up by 7 at the beginning of this quarter?
we were, yes.
And they're the only ones that have scored points, right? They scored 2 baskets, correct?
Correct.
So, shouldn't it be a 3-point lead?
Anything in our favor, I don't think we're
Yeah,
going to complain.
You need your instant replay for us.
With another Spartan turnover, we're going to see what Oswego East does here and how Romeoville plays defense on them. Hopefully we can get another stop here. Feed inside to 23. Pass back out to number 5, Saldano. He hits the 3.
It's a nice little shot right there.
That is 7 straight
It's now a
points.
3-point game. And Saladano steals the ball with a sloppy inbounds play. The feed to number 23.
Oh, what a move that is right there by Battle. The double pump. That is 9 straight points. At least I thought it was 9. I don't know what happened. With our
Hey,
scores.
you know what? When we were up by 10, we were doing all that clapping hands and doing a little chirping out there. And now Battle scored that, and he did a little chirping, and the Romeoville kids walked away because, you know, I know I'm not a big fan of all that chirping, but it's part of the game. So now is it a tie score, 25-25?
Yeah, and we've got Dante and DeAndre in for Eddie, and it looks like Destin. And it's funny, this is kind of, well, minus Isaiah, this is kind of the old starting 4 who played most of last year together. So, expect to see.
Big man from way downtown. See, it's almost like we got away from moving the ball around. Oh, step back. Oh, and there we go. 27-25. Oswego East is on a pretty good run right here. We don't know the exact amount because numbers aren't adding up, but it looks like a double-digit run, it looks like.
Yeah.
Here we go, moving the ball around here.
There, just step back for 3. Just short.
That's us. Yep.
Yep.
We need a replay on that one.
You know, when we were having success, in the first quarter there, we were kind of driving to the hoop and dishing it off. We had a couple of good assists. There's Salter for 3 and
he
1.
hits the 3.
I'm not sure if he's going to call it a 3, though. He hasn't really made the call. He just put it up, and we gave him the 3.
Oh, it looks like they're going to call it a 2.
We were down by 2. It was 25-25.
Yeah. So
All right, sorry, 27-25. So they gave him the 3.
They did give him the 3. It's my fault.
Unless this right here is about to change it. Oh, nope, that's just something about the foul.
They're making sure they're giving the foul, assessing the foul to the right person. So yeah, it is a made basket, or made 3 by Michael Salters, going to the line for 1.
Saw a couple Bolingbrook coaches here tonight doing a little scouting.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a huge high-profile game, let me tell you. This place will be packed.
And there's that feed right back in, out, and right back out.
You got to be able to box
Got to get that
out.
long rebound.
Yep. Johnson left his man there.
That's on,
Out of anybody, you cannot leave number 4 alone.
And there's the exact same play, the pass out. He's still short.
Again, did not
Where's
box
our
out.
defense on that?
We just left Battle wide open in the paint.
I've just been informed that the next time out here, our very own Sam is going to run through some replays that he's been jotting down.
That is correct.
Here's some more replay paper.
Replays will be coming soon.
Maxie, if you are listening, this is all because of you.
What about the Dante dunk? I think that's a pretty good replay.
All right.
There's the freshman with the basket, with the free throw.
We need to get a camera up here, man.
So we will. Thomas over there is going to help us out.
He's going to just like view to us during timeouts. You just got to throw. Where's the net at, man? The hoop is. I like it, man. All right.
All right.
So there we go. We got a 2-point lead here with 4:20 to left in the second period, quarter. Period's hockey, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Get my sports straight here.
Well, hey, if you get a chance, I know we're in the middle of the game here, but
it's a nice
that's a
cutback.
nice shot right there. But with the Christmas season coming up, let's not forget. Oop, it's going to be a push on Blakeney. Remember, Atonice Pizza does a lot for our school and for fundraising with winter. With the Christmas season coming on, the faculty has a Christmas party and they donate like 60% of that to families in need within our school district. So Atonice does a lot for our community. So please don't forget to, if you're a tad bit hungry, roll through and get yourself a slice of pizza. All right.
That is so much better than Maxie ever did.
Well, I think we're gonna need camera help.
Next time out here. We haven't had a timeout.
We're gonna have to see who the director is so that we can make sure we get a camera to our replay here. So Kevin, if you're listening, when we actually have a legit timeout here on the court, we do have replay set up for you. So maybe Thomas over here can pan the camera over later on when we actually have a break.
We got
nice
Diamante checking in here, and then
Ooh,
it's a
that's
nice
a
double
nice-
pump. It's a tough no call there. It looked like the defender was moving.
Well, you know what? We're getting quite a few guys in there. I think we've got so far 9 guys that have been out there so far.
They got a big rotation. We got to stop leaving our feet. We fight for our Creel's checked in too. We fall for every pump fake, it seems like.
Well,
Oh, that's a nice pass fake.
Creel from about 16 feet out.
It's going to rattle in and out.
Oh.
Come on, Heckard. That's
Dude,
that wasn't.
yeah.
I don't even know. That's speechless on that one.
That one was.
That's Heckard's
the
first
reach
foul,
and knockdown. Oh.
That was really good, man. Is
We
that your
are in
signature?
the bonus
Yes,
here.
sir.
We are in the bonus, so they will be going.
Court kind of looks like a street.
Next shot will be in the bonus for them.
For them.
Yeah.
All right.
We are in the bonus. We'll be 1-1 next foul. By the way, we are going to establish a Twitter handle, so if you guys want to go ahead and tweet us or go ahead and correct anything we say wrong, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of it, we will welcome that. We just need you to make sure you blame Stefanski for everything said on these broadcasts.
Well, we will have to come up with a Twitter
That's-
Twitter
don't-
handle.
Go ahead and send your suggestions in of what we should have it as.
Well, I'll tell you what. Oswego East is hanging with us. It's a 4-point game. Nice little drive.
Oh.
That's going to be that's going to be before the.
The shot, so it's just
Before
going to
the
be the
shot.
bonus.
You know, they got 2 little feisty little guys. What is that? Number 10.
Dennis?
Yeah, Dennis. They say
Bada.
he's 6'2".
Oh,
I'm
that's
thinking
huge.
he's like 5'8".
Yeah,
And then with the guy shooting right now, what number is that? That's number.
2. It's huge,
Hughes?
right?
He said he's 5'9".
come on.
There it is. We're still
Schultz.
not boxing out.
We're going to keep letting teams in if we don't play a little bit better defense or box out.
That's not fun though. Defense is not fun.
See, this is when we were doing good, when we
There's
drive to
Bassett.
the hoop and we would go ahead and move it around.
So we got a little. Pulls up for 3. That's an air ball.
And, there,
but
and
again,
it was almost a pass because we didn't box out.
Now I have to say that's a pretty late foul call. Dustin already had the ball in his hand before they called the foul on him. So a bit surprised on that call, but
I'm looking at the Oswego. The 2 guys standing each other. One's listed at 5'9", one's at 6'5", and they're the same height.
well, we are also guilty of a bit of over-exaggerating on our players, because I can tell you, sitting on the bench at 5'10", Hunter Samoy, he is 5'5". I can confirm that. He's 5'5". He's
It's
in
the
my gym
shoes.
class.
It's the shoes.
And it also says he's 150 pounds when I believe he said he was 115. So,
That's just breakdown communication right there.
yeah. I guess I can get it 5'10", 5'5".
Dude, if we inflate our figures, what would you be listed at? If you had to make
I'd
a
be
roster,
6'9",
if you had to make a roster for us,
450.
what would we be?
I would be about 6'4".
They're about to yell at the. It looked like they're pointing at our Orange Crush over here. I wonder if we're getting mouthy.
Not sure.
Which we just got warned today by our our assistant principal / athletic director,
Yeah, about not
Mr.
standing.
Strode, about not saying anything, not standing, not moving. You know, they're actually pretty lenient, though, in terms of the rules they give us. So
Here's Salter with about a 12-footer.
As hot as we were in the first quarter, we've simmered down quite a bit. And
wide open
that's Schultz
Taylor.
with the 3. Or is that Taylor
That's
or Schultz?
Taylor. Nope, Schultz is 4. They do look like they could possibly be brothers, though, out there. Same build, same size, roughly.
just different last names.
Yes.
We're letting them hang around.
Man, they've
The
taken
way we
the
came
lead.
out in the first quarter, I thought we were going to be up by 20.
There's a little step back move, but again, can't finish that jump shot. And there they go, back out in transition.
Oh,
And
it's a turnover there. It's.
bullet pass to our
Right.
cheerleaders / band players.
I don't think we've gotten 1 second chance opportunity this whole quarter. They changed the 10-second rule in the backcourt to 8 seconds now, didn't they?
I have not heard about that, but the
Sure.
NBA is 8, so I know college is 8. There's a drive.
Creel.
No,
Nice
but
rebound
Dante
by-
with the rebound, and they're
no.
going to call a foul. Definitely a foul there.
Can't believe we had a timeout yet. I mean, this replay's just hanging here in the balance. Up, on
Oh,
cue.
there's a timeout.
There's the
Let's see. Can Kevin? Can we get can Thomas pan over here? Can we get a quick instant replay over here? I don't know who's our director. No, I don't think we're getting a replay over here.
Anyways, go ahead and just describe what your replay is.
No, I think we should save it and see if we get something later.
All right.
We got to save the momentum.
Folks, let me tell you, it is one of the best replayed drawings I've ever seen.
As soon as you guys see this, I don't mean to be over dramatic, but you're going to want this framed in your house. Like, this is frameable artwork that your grandmother will appreciate coming over for Christmas dinner.
Maybe we should get you some markers next time with some colors.
All right.
All right.
So out of the
we got
timeout,
Johnson
yep.
at the line here. He got fouled right before the timeout. We got 1 minute and 25 left. And if you're feeling a little hungry, I bet you can order a little add to ice and have it delivered by the time the second half starts.
First free throw is a miss for Dante. I've noticed, too, our free throws have not been good. And for how much I think people underestimate the free throw in terms of how much it
win and lose
affects.
games with them.
Yeah, in terms of how much it affects games, it really does when you go back and look.
Well,
you know, and you see you're like 13 for 22 or,
Well,
you know.
we just missed 2 right there.
Yeah,
that would
it
give us the
definitely
lead.
comes back to bite you.
Oh, what a nice pick and roll and take there by number 23, Battle.
Oh,
That would
hey,
just seem too easy.
the boss is here.
Oh, the boss is
The
here.
boss is here. Oh, hey,
Gotcha.
look what we got here.
Speaking of that's a
Speaking-
nice
thanks,
pizza.
bud.
And Mr. Randich,
Put that there.
Always
We'll
taking
knock it
care of
down at
us.
half
Always
down.
taking
Don't
care of
sit
us.
on that.
I just took my eyes off the game there for a little bit. So we got
Well,
a
you had to look
3-point
at
lead
your
for us
wife,
Cougars. I
you know.
did.
I mean, you're a newlywed. Diapers, bud. Diapers. Well, it looks like we're playing for maybe the last shot here.
I don't know if Hecker just wants 1v1 or what.
There he's going to get the crossover.
It is.
But again, he cannot finish. He's too long on that shot.
We have definitely cooled off here
It
in the
looks like
second quarter.
We're
Trap
double
'em.
teaming.
Oh.
Little trap didn't work. They're going to get it out. And see, yeah, whenever you're trapping or playing a press kind of defense, you're always leaving someone open, which is a problem you're risking. Luckily, we got lucky and we were able to get back on number 1, Smith. But he was left wide open, and that happens when you're trying to trap the ball.
Well, it looks like we're down to 10.
Sometimes it's
He's
almost
gonna pull
like
up.
we get caught ball
Short.
watching. Oh, he
Travel.
thought he only had a couple like fractions of a second left. He double pumped in the air but kept running with it.
It's interesting, with 1.5 seconds, they're going to make Oswego East will make 2 substitutions.
Probably throwing their outside shooters here.
See what they can make up.
That almost looked like a travel too.
Well, that is the half, and surprise. You know, I'm a little surprised for us to be down 36 to 33. But the Oswego East Wolves are definitely giving us a test here at home. So hopefully the second half we can warm up a little bit. Stay tuned here. If you don't leave, we're going to have the cheerleaders and palms and everyone dance at the half. So stay tuned. Anything before we go?
We'll talk about second half adjustments when we come back.
All right.
So go ahead and enjoy the show.
I'll let you be the objective journalist that you are, but I know somebody who plays center who does that. And rebounds and hustles and boxes out. He's like me, but he's younger and more in shape. A lot more.
Welcome the RHS Varsity Tom Squad.
right, ladies and gentlemen, and back to the Coliseum as your Spartans trail the Wolves 36-33. Hopefully, Coach Howard has done something to spark the Spartans, the Flying Spartans.
Wow.
So we got to come up with a good name for them, a nickname for the team.
Well, here's one move. I mean, just talking about it, yeah, Johnson's checking back in, but it looks like we've got Lee. Let's see if he matches up Lee with Schultz.
Yeah, maybe we'll grow a little bit bigger, a little tougher here.
No, looks like he's going to stay with the same matchup.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
like
we're on
Lee will be
offense,
staying
so
with
it won't
Taylor.
matter. Correct me on that one. But yeah, Evan Lee's starting to see, like you're saying, we get a lot in the rotation here.
Well, I think Lee is one of those guys that does a lot of the dirty work that others may not be willing to do.
There you go, and one. Nice putback by Johnson there.
And I believe Lee's parents are right here in front of us.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. I had the great opportunity of having Jacob Lee in class last year.
You know, speaking of having some of the kids in class, I've got Diamante and Salter in my class. They just presented their entrepreneurship project. In fact, I asked Coach Howard to come and view it today.
Yeah?
Yeah. They
looks
got
like
up there. They did their job.
Dante missed his first free throw, but they called a lane violation on Schultz. He left a little bit too early, so
You don't
We
see
get-
that
we
too
get
often.
That extra, yeah.
it's tend not to be called. I mean, they tend to be pretty
I'll tell you what,
lenient.
the carry is not called because a lot of them dribble with
Oh,
a
yeah.
carry. Like right there,
Right,
my
yeah.
man's hand is underneath.
Man,
When it's
that's how you
underneath the
split.
ball, that's a carry.
Oh, nice dish.
And that is
That's
one.
a nice
Wow.
battle.
Yep.
Battle is battling tonight for the Wolves of Oswego East.
Any nickname has to come from you now, I feel like. You are just, man. You're on it, buddy.
I'm trying. I'm living a dream right here. I mean, there's nothing else than sitting up here and in the Coliseum.
With myself and
Oh,
Copel,
with you two
Capel,
guys
Capel.
and
Keppel.
Creel. There we
And
go.
there we go,
Fast
DeAndre.
break,
There it is, the fast
and
break.
we
A
got
little
to
too
finish.
hard.
Come on, Lee.
There's Lee.
Get it!
Oh!
But he will go to the line and try to get two. Let's see if Evan can break this free throw slump that we seem to be in.
Oh, look at that. I haven't seen that free throw set up since I play, where you spin the ball way out in front of you. But, I mean, he does it without a bet. Like, he uses, like it's a fake shot forward. Watch.
Hey,
But
people
hey,
have their
works
own
for you,
routines.
exactly.
Whoa,
Was
look
it-
at that.
Wasn't there an
2
NBA
for
player that
2.
shot granny style one
Rick
game?
Barry had the highest free throw percentage in the whole NBA. He shot granny style, and his son, who played for Florida last year, also shot his free throws underhand.
I'll tell you what, like you said.
Oh, Evan
God,
with the
oh,
block.
Oh, and he gets stuffed himself. Evan making a statement
There's
here.
some defense by Lee.
Let's see if Creel can put us up. There it is.
What a great
Man.
What a great. I can tell you what the next replay is going to be.
Lee
You gotta
with
pay for
the
this.
yeah.
And then the
spark off
transition to
the-
Creel.
off-
This is
off
going to
the
be a
bench.
full length one here.
Oh, there's a three by Schultz. He's going to miss. He's going to hit off the top.
That looked like it hit the back.
I thought when it hits the top,
That's what I thought.
It was out of bounds.
Back
Creel.
to Creel. That's 4 straight points by Creel. We got a nice little 6-0 run here to take the lead, 42-38. It looks like Oswego East is going to take a timeout.
That is a timeout. Are we gonna get a an instant replay here? Are we gonna get an instant replay anywhere? I don't see any of the cameras looking for the instant replay.
I've got eyes on
This
all
is-
three, and none of them are
This
panning
is
towards
this
us.
is the instant replay moment. We're not going to send Jonathan this way for an instant replay. All right. Well,
We
are
could just
trying.
have Sam
Fans-
walk in front of the camera.
Fans, we are trying for the instant replay in the worst way.
This is
because-
the new technology that we're trying to implement this season.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, there it is. There it is.
Oh.
Instant replay. Let's
first
show
one.
the highlights.
Go
from
up there
last-
and go and
move
explain
closer,
this
move
one.
closer.
First, we have Dante Johnson, one-handed dunk, igniting the crowd. I couldn't get the crowd in the background, but
That's the first
here's our
replay.
instant replay. More to come.
All right,
There
thank
we
you.
go. All right. Back to the action here after that timeout.
I think we were ill prepared. We weren't ready.
We didn't know it was
weren't
coming.
ready.
I like it though. Get ready for the second one. The second one's even better.
Is that going to be Evan Lee?
That's a nice take. That's a good pump fake and take by Taylor.
All right, we got a little movement going on here. I think we need a little pick and roll, a little action here.
Oh, back to Lee. Nice movement back to Johnson here.
There
That's
we go.
great ball movement right there.
I think that's Lee with the assist. What is that, Powell? Is that Powell?
Yeah.
Are we
put a
calling
little,
Evan Powell Lee?
No, I'm just putting a little bit of action in the.
Okay. in the block?
Yeah.
This is like Adam West's Batman.
It's exactly what I'm trying to embody.
There we go.
Tell you what, Evan's boxing out pretty well too. Setting the pick, very good.
DeAndre's going to get
And
under.
there's Heckard. Oh,
That is
they call him
offensive goaltending. That is offensive goaltending.
Oh,
the ball
I
did
think-
not come off the rim yet
Yeah,
before
I
Evan
think
touched it.
Blakeney went up there to get it. I think Lee, it looked like Lee
Hit it first,
Yep. And then Blakeney was like,
I think they're calling Lee though before Blakeney.
but that's not a foul or anything, right? That's
No.
just this is, yeah.
Turnover.
No basket turnover.
I still remember when Northwestern lost that playoff game, or in the.
Oh, there's
There's a
oh. Fans are not happy with that, but then again, we do not have the same viewpoint as what the refs do.
Oh, and there is a resounding boo coming from this side. Coach Howard is visibly unhappy with the refs.
I love the Oswego East's fan section over there getting rowdy over the call. They like it.
But talking about calls, you see that Northwestern against Gonzaga.
Oh,
and when the guy Gonzaga went
Gave it
through the
away.
net,
Yep.
went through the net, and that
completely changed the game.
Yep.
Completely. To
Northwestern should have won that one.
Yep. I felt bad for them, man, because that was like their Cinderella season.
And then they were preseason ranked pretty high, and then they've choked a couple times. But you know what? Pretty much everyone on the Northwestern team's probably going to be lawyers, doctors, brain surgeons, rocket scientists.
I'll tell you what, man, it doesn't matter how you start off, it's how you are going into the end of the season.
How you finish is Blakeney with
That's a nice pass.
Lee
Evan
with
Lee with the rebound to Creel.
Creel up and
that's a
there
foul,
he
yeah.
gets the foul call. To say if he did not get the foul call there, that would be surprising, nonetheless.
Howard still looks upset over the calls by the ref here. I was talking to him too. I don't think I could coach basketball. I would scream way too loud. If you've ever heard me coach soccer, I mean, good Lord, you can hear me probably.
But, you're outside.
I think I'd be the same way.
You got to go to your inside voice.
Yeah, with my I coach a 7th and 8th grade basketball team. My first game, I've already been told by the refs that I cannot be as loud as I was game one.
And then when you went to full court pressure, how'd that work out for you?
Yeah, Mike Ziegler, who's down in our fan section, kind of blew the game. I'm not going to lie.
Dang, you're calling him
He is our head
like
coach. He's fully aware. 7th, 8th grade, Romeoville Hurricanes. Yeah, he called a full court press.
Those are
missed way too many free throws.
That's at least 6 that I've known. So that right there is your 8-point lead.
Holy cow.
It's good defense by Cleo. It's right back down to Schultz. And oh.
That's a turnover that hurts.
Yep.
In 2 ways. You lose possession of the ball and you just got hit in the face with it.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? The boys soccer team did pretty well this year that you were part of, correct?
They
That's
did.
nice.
He's got to put that
finish
away.
it.
And over the back by Creel there. Oh, that's one you got to put down with authority.
But the boys soccer team had a pretty good season this year.
We had our most winningest season. I think we had 16 wins, 5 losses, 2 ties, something like that.
Nice.
We had an early exit though. We were down 2-0 to actually Oswego East. We came back to tie 2-2. We lost in PKs, but they had this one player who was phenomenal. He actually had I want to say 2 or 3 tryouts with some teams over in Europe already. He actually missed the regional final against Naperville Central in order to go try out for some teams.
Really?
There's a nice
That's
putback.
Schultz.
Yep. What's he got, 11 points now?
And he's just a sophomore, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's a pretty solid sophomore. Put some weights on, you know.
It's a turnover, but we got lucky.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, you also had an all-state player, David
Cahoe.
Yeah, Cahoe.
Yeah, he's our third all-state player in, what was it, 4 years. We had El Machina, okay, drawing a blank here for some reason. Hold on. It'll come to me.
There's Salters with the pull-up.
You know what? We're standing around a little bit.
Nice play. Into Ed. It's nice up and in by Eddie.
We're standing around a little bit on the offensive end here, though. We're getting flat-footed here. You know, we had that nice little run to start of the third quarter, but because we were moving.
Inside. Back to Schultz. Schultz going to come up and in.
Wow.
That is 13 points.
Duarte. Couldn't remember that for my life. Yeah, he won it twice, and then Cahoe takes it this year. Sorry. All right, I'm back to the game. My brain was just going all the way through every memory I have to get to that one.
And there's the pull-up by Blackney. It's in.
That's a 3.
There's some drawing right there between him and number
22 footer?
Yeah,
22 footer?
22 and a half.
There's a pump fake. Oh,
that's
travel. That is a travel.
I got to ask, does anyone actually know the distance of the three-point line in high school?
It would be Capel, Copel, Koppel over here.
Is it 19?
I think if it's 15 foot from the elbow, right?
What's the elbow?
The free throw line, pretty much. Like where the
right
free throw
inside
line.
that free-throw line.
Yeah.
See that first dash on the court? It's the elbow.
So I'm going to go ahead and say from there, I'm going to say it's 19 to 20.
All right, well.
And there's a 19 to 20 foot one. Creel gets the rebound. And you know what I like about him
he
is
waited right there.
He's going up strong, but he's doing a high percentage shot. He's not trying to dunk it. He's not trying to be flashy. Just a nice little layup there. So Creel over here has got 16 points.
The high school three-point arc.
Oh, there's a nice steal. This could be some. There you go. Oh, some jawing right there. I'm surprised the refs are allowing that to go.
I don't think.
Wait till the Bolingbrook game.
I don't think Blackney was actually directing that at anyone. I think
dude, him and 23 have been going at it.
So looking it up now, our three-point arc in high school and college is 19.75 feet.
Said 19 to 20, didn't I?
Yeah.
Man.
0.75.
I don't believe it though.
Yeah.
Is that 7.5 or 0.75? Is that metric?
19 feet 9 inches.
19
yes.
feet 9 inches.
I don't believe it.
And the NBA is 23 feet 9 inches.
I'm gonna stick to the
What about
25-yard
college?
footer.
College is the same as this.
Is it 19 feet 9 inches?
Yep. I think for dramatic effect, we'll round up to 25 feet.
25.
Yeah.
And anything from behind there can only get farther.
4-pointer.
There's Heckard getting down.
Oh.
There's still Creel gets the pass. Oh. Blackney was hoping for another chance to shine right there.
But we did get a foul call.
Howard likes it. By the way, Whitaker did check in. I did not see who checked out though.
Lee.
Lee wasn't in, was he? I thought Lee's been out for a while. Heckard just checked in, or Whitaker just checked in.
So who did he check out for?
It's Johnson.
Yeah.
Johnson's gone. And there's an and one by Heckard.
No, they're calling no basket.
Yeah, Johnson.
The ref said that foul is on the floor, no basket.
That is so subjective, I feel like. There's times where he's in this first step going up and they don't call it.
They do allow like 6 steps before they put the ball in.
Dude, the best YouTube video I've ever seen is when LeBron James literally walks the ball and there's Salter with a pull-up.
That is Russell Westbrook that you're thinking of.
No.
No?
Dude, I
there
will
was
pull
a
it up.
LeBron one,
There's
yeah.
LeBron. He gets inbound and just literally walks it without being called.
Okay.
There's number 5 trying to answer back. Rebound.
Where's the, ooh. So foul call, I don't know exactly who. I didn't really think there was a foul, honestly, on that play from our perspective, but obviously the refs have the best look at it.
Always. Here comes our freshman back into the game, number 21. Barnes.
Isaiah Barnes.
Well, it's a nice inbound, but is that going to be before the shot? It didn't even look like we touched him.
To be honest, the Barnes was still running out on the court before he inbounded.
Howard still, look at him. Howard's wondering what's going on. He's like, I just subbed in my guy. Hey, props to Oswego East for having a heads-up play. Try it. Man, in basketball, it always seems when you're on a nice little run, something small like that could just set you off a little bit and make you go cold. And to be honest with you, this is probably the first time I've seen Hughes take a breather for Oswego East. Yeah, Coach, I think, just wants to talk to him. He'll be back in. Oh, they're just giving him a minute breather. He'll be back in starting.
Oh, we got a slight break in the action. I think the officials were talking to the young men about chirping a little bit. But we're under 1 minute here. This is a much better quarter for us than the second quarter. We started off a lot stronger in this quarter. As I think our percentage of shots were much better in the first 4 minutes than the last 4.
By the way, it looks like Padilla's going to see his first minutes of the season here. He's been out with an injury, so he's looking like he's going to check in here either at the end of this quarter or going into the fourth. Now this I don't understand. I feel like this is very subjective too. The distance behind and all that, when they start counting, and now he's, oh, I don't know. There's a hand check. That is a very soft foul, but I'll take it.
What does it have to be within like 4
arm
feet
distance?
or something?
I think it's about 13 feet it needs to be in if we're going to our standards.
Yeah.
Sam, do you agree?
Yes.
About 13 to 15 feet.
That sounds about right, 13 to 15. You can see now with 20 seconds on the clock. It looks like the ref again is telling the
Padilla
players
just got in.
Yeah, it looks
he's
like the ref is telling the
they
players.
must know each other probably from that summer ball you're always talking about.
Yeah, a lot of them are involved in that AAU kind of summer league. And you see, it looks like they are talking to each other.
7 seconds here. Padilla's just going to come in and just try to take this
Pass
pass
off
to
to
Evan. Evan, kick out. Oh, he's going to get him for a travel.
1.3 seconds.
Looks like they did fix the hoop, though. They rewired everything. Were you here during that?
Yeah, I saw that.
And a nice little shot off the back pipe into the fans for a souvenir.
Not so much.
Yep, I completely agree. But hey, I think right now, if you want to go over our second highlight of the game here, see if they pan over.
See, are we going to go to the second highlight of the second?
Get ready to go. Here it comes. It's coming. Oh, maybe not. He looked up.
Are we going second highlight?
It's slow.
Are we going second highlight?
There it is.
All right, so this next one we got here is Evan Lee's block right at the start. I put a little sound effect in there. You can't see it.
Pow.
It says pow.
Pow.
And we got a little crowd and an oohing over here. So that's Evan making the block, and I wanted to draw more, but I don't have the artistic ability
to. It did
to.
spark us in the start of the second half. So that is our replay of the third quarter.
Yes. We do not have a piece of paper for the fourth quarter replay, but
we will find.
We got some box. We got some. That's a nice pizza box you could draw on.
All right, with a 55-49, I would not say commanding lead, but a somewhat comfortable lead. We're going to head into the fourth quarter. Now, I will say the Oswego Wolves have demonstrated to the ability to go on nice little runs. They had a 10-0 run.
Yep. Beginning of the third or second quarter.
Second, yeah.
Yeah.
So they have the ability to do that. So we'll have to see. I think if we don't become stagnant on the offensive end and keep moving the ball, I think we should be pretty successful.
I think it's going to come down to us boxing out, not allowing second chances on the defensive end. There's another steal. Oh, and a kick out to Hughes. Short. We didn't block out
Back
again.
Out. That's long, and Salters will let it go out of bounds.
I'll tell you what. I think we're going to have to play a lot better defense to play a Hillcrest or a Bolingbrook that are ranked.
I completely agree.
Is that Hillcrest game a home game or are
No,
we at Hillcrest?
that's a Saturday game
At Hillcrest?
at Hillcrest because
Is that the Big Dipper tournament?
Oh, it's a turnover. It is a no, I don't know. We got Wednesday Bolingbrook and then Thursdays against what, Plainfield North, I believe.
And
See, that, we
That's
can't
Banks,
allow that.
Banks is solid tonight.
Battle,
Him
you
and-
mean?
Or Battle, yeah, I'm sorry. Battle and Schultz have been the dominant players.
We've actually quieted Schultz down this half. I don't think he's got a point. He's got 2. He had 11 going into this half.
Destin putting easy.
This is what I don't like right here.
We got stagnant.
We stopped from moving the ball around, and we just went to that one-on-one game.
1v1 as oh
They're
there.
gonna call
Didn't I
carries.
just complain about carries? And
How
there
they
it is.
don't
Did he just
call
call it?
Yep.
He just called the carry.
We got Creel
It
and
happens all the time.
Hecker checking back in. Tell you what, if that's the first minutes of Padilla's season, I'm pretty sure he's dead tired. I remember being out just for a little bit of time. Oh, around
can't
you
the
get
gotta
it in.
finish
and
that.
you just
They're
get
gonna call
winded
a-
so quickly.
They'll call a foul too now. It's a little joking. To give
pretty
some
sure.
background, he is not being mean. His sister, that is Brad's sister on the cheer team. He always gives her a hard time.
I thought he said that to number 4.
No, he was
Oh.
he was talking to the cheer team because
Ah.
his sister is on the cheer team.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he always would embarrass her during our football games too, yelling that.
Well, that
it's his
background
sister.
information's needed. Well
Yeah,
done, thank you.
so we don't think that we have a heckler of our cheer team. And it's
Oh,
another
yeah.
missed free throw.
Wow,
I
we
played
need to
basketball
keep
for
track.
2 years in high school, and all I did, I just remember doing 30 minutes of none but free throws at practice.
All right, so we got
Oh,
nice little
it's a
move
nice
there.
little move,
Yeah.
yep.
What
Dennis
was that?
taking it in. Oh, see what I'm like this now?
53-56 here. We're down to 6 minutes left.
Walking the ball up.
Let's get movement here. Let's get some movement.
Blakeney, has he been in a while? I feel like when he's
Yeah,
out, we kind of get stagnant here. Like we got Johnson almost leading the point.
There's
Whitaker with a
another
pull up.
miss and-
Creel misses. This is that we've gone ice cold.
Well, we're not taking it to the rim.
Oh, Dennis from way downtown. There you go.
We're not
nice
taking
rebound.
it to the rim.
Creel.
There's Eddie.
Creel's going coast to coast. Oh,
We can't
And a
finish,
sophomore.
and they're gonna throw
it's
it
going
off.
back the other way. And there's the foul. Yeah, he set him up for that one. We just need 1 point, one little shot, one little move to fire up the crowd, get us going. We can close this game out.
Yeah, but we're letting them stick around.
Yep.
I mean, they're within 3 here. About to shoot 2.
There you go. Salter and Blakeney are going to check back in.
For the 200-classmen. Right, I believe that's a freshman and
Yep,
sophomore
it's
coming
freshman,
out.
sophomore.
It's
Isaiah Barnes,
Isaiah
number
Barnes
21, and number
Whitaker.
24, Dustin Whitaker.
Yeah, Whitaker, you know what? Looking very mature out there for the most part.
This is his second year now playing almost full-time varsity, so he knows.
Rebound by Creel there. Salter's going to bring it up.
I just think we need to push it. We need to get some more ball movement. It's like
I
we
agree
look
with the ball
stagnant.
movement.
We
Yep.
look tired.
And
There's a much needed point there by
there's
Hecker.
a
But I just think we need to move. We look more fluent when we're moving. I know you get tired, but we're what are we? 5, 6 deep on the
Oh,
bench.
yeah, exactly.
Keep moving. Keep rotating and put the freshest guys out there.
See, like
There's-
that guy right there should have been boxed out. Ah,
See, I think this
Schultz
is gonna,
coming in the big time here in the clutch.
This is going to be
It's going to be all. This is going to go all the way down to
it's
the
going
wire.
to be a close game here
Yep.
to the very end. And then, you know, maybe a close game is preparing us for this next week run.
Well, you'd think the game against Plainfield South would have done that for us. We let them stay around all the way to the fourth quarter. All right, well, here's Schultz trying to make it a one-point game here.
Well, we went close to, didn't we go to overtime with
Joliet Central, I believe, in the semifinals.
Yes, Joliet Central. We did go to overtime.
Oh, that was almost a walk.
There's DeAndre bringing it all the way.
Nice take.
And it looks like
Schultz tried to take
the reason
the charge.
the reason DeAndre got passed so easily is Schultz tried to get that charge, but he left his feet way too early to get that call. And that's another one where it's ref discretion, big time.
Well, from what I see, you
There's
just
a
can't
mismatch.
move. You just can't move. That's what I've heard. You just got to hold your feet and hope to God that he goes into you.
There's a foul call on Blakeney, which that's about all he can do when you've got a mismatch of Schultz.
That's his fourth foul. We've got a whole bunch of fouls lined up on that board. The only one without one is Salter. But what I like about that right now is if you take a look, Creel with 16, Blakeney with 10, and Johnson with 10. Not one person's doing it all here. Box out. There's a good rebound.
The Spartans still have a 4-point lead going to about 4 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Seeing if we can kind of add to that lead.
There's Blakeney from 3.
Yeah,
get the rebound. There we go, Johnson. Put it up. There you go.
I still think we're shooting too early.
There's a timeout by Howard.
You know, that might be the timeout to say, hey, let's move the ball and not just settle for perimeter shots. Because I think, now granted, our free throw shooting hasn't done, like that.
We'd be up by 12.
We would be, I'm telling you, I don't wish ill will towards our team at all, but if we can't shoot free throws,
some of the heebie-jeebies you'd give
we
the other team?
are going to struggle against Bolingbrook, Hillcrest, those
teams that will put the ball in on those free throws.
I mean, that's scary. I mean, if we could just clean up, even if we just cleaned up a couple, I just went 50%. I mean, we went to the free throw line and missed both ends. Like, you can't miss them both. I mean, you make one of them, for crying out loud.
We have definitely missed way too many. The big game is going to be Creel's return, I guess, to Joliet West. We play each team, right, there and back?
I think so.
So if that's the case, I mean, that's going to be a heated match just in general. And last year, as you remember, they were kind of the powerhouse in our conference. So
they were.
I'm pretty sure Creel's going to want to show him, he's just as good here as he was over there. Because I think he was playing 6-man over at Joliet West.
That sounds right, but I know he had some big games against us.
Oh, yeah. There's a steal.
They don't call the kick ball.
There's a dunk by Johnson, firing up the crowd.
I'm surprised though that went in our favor, but I definitely thought that was going to be. I thought that was a kick ball, but they obviously thought it went off his shin. There's really no contest from Oswego East coach either.
That's too easy.
Was that Battle?
No, that was Dennis. Battle's 23. You got Dennis and Hughes as the points, which I think you pointed out. One of them is 5'9" and one is 6'2", but they're the same size.
There might be an inch or two in between.
Nice dish to Salter.
And
yep, right on the back of the hand. All right, so like you said, can we put these away? Figure, like, if you just take 50% of the ones we've missed.
That's what I'm saying.
This game is like almost out of reach at that point.
We're up by 10.
Yeah.
Maybe more. And you want to think it's a gimme. I mean, like you
called
want to
free.
think, right? You got guys that are knocking down threes and then struggling at the free throw line. I mean, it happens quite a bit even in the NBA.
Oh, that's the
But
worst. They
that was
get paid millions of dollars to miss a free throw. Just give me $100 and I'll make one.
I think
you.
Evan's the only one.
Oh, and Eddie is very upset. Kind of looking for an. Oh, and Coach Howard's also.
Oh, man. That is very, I don't know, that's a tough call.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he had him over the back at all. But again, the refs are looking at it different.
Where's that piece of paper, the email thing?
That is on our.
It's on- You see why I think that was just not one game or what's it called, 3 games?
Yeah. Well, I think that's average.
That could be. Actually, now that you mention it, that could be. Once we start getting those stats like we did last year.
Yeah, there was some sort of glitch with the stat sheets that Coach Howard normally gets us the stats, that breaks it down, every player.
Battle will make 1 of 2, making it a 6-point game now for the Spartans. Just in the second minute, or starting the second minute, 2:53 left in our fourth quarter.
I think a solid time down here, work to get the good shot here. I think this could be a dagger here.
Just move the ball around for 2 minutes. Why
That's
the
what I'm
heck not?
saying.
Yeah. Start counting, moving around, force them to start making some fouls.
There's
That was a tough shot.
tried to go under there and it just didn't work.
Oswego East
There's a travel.
Oswego East has gone away from feeding Schultz the ball.
Schultz, but you know what? 23 battle. He's got 21 today.
Flew under the radar with me.
Yeah, but you know what? When he's standing there, he doesn't look like he's always like hunched over, like he's exhausted and like I don't know. He looks gangly out there a little bit. Well, is he a senior? 23?
I don't know. It's covered by my other paper, and I'm too lazy to move
23
it.
is a
Junior.
Junior.
I mean, they got him and Schultz coming back. They're going to be pretty solid next year. And I bet you when we go to their place to play, it's going to be a different run than being home. Like, it's something about shooting at home.
Oh, yeah. You feed off the crowd. I mean, look at it. Look at our fan base compared to the 5 fans that Oswego East has. It's kind of hard to feed off that.
I don't know about 5. There's a lot of
that's JV. If you look in front of the JV or the sophomore, you got a couple kids. That's it. They're the ones that have been there the whole game.
Looks like they tried a bit of a jersey night. It looks like 2 people wore jerseys.
2 out of 5, man.
Not even.
It's 40%. I got you. There's a dish back. Can he put it away? There you go.
I think that's a big one right there.
Mm-hmm. Stretching it to an 8-point lead with just over 2 minutes to go.
We need a solid defensive stand here.
Yeah,
even if they do score, if we make them take 25, 30 seconds to score.
Victory.
Yeah.
Way out there for Hughes.
Wow,
Man.
that's a 24-footer right there.
Sorry, not Hughes, Dennis.
Spaloosh.
We will not be doing replays of the other team's plays, by the way.
No.
See, like right here, why not just hold on to the ball? Move it around. Like, there you go. That's a smart move.
Yeah,
I like that
think
right there by
I
Hockey.
think we keep moving. Keep moving.
I don't know about that, though.
I don't know why we shoot. We had them all spread out. I don't think we shoot there.
You're giving them the ball.
That was a travel?
And see, now we got the ball over
Dante,
here.
why is
And
he
here's
jumping?
Dennis again. Rebound.
Short.
Not even any box out. Oh, that's going to be their ball.
Yeah.
Honestly, if we don't shoot,
why did we shoot the ball? I mean, granted, we're not 15,
coaches.
16, 17, 18-year-old young men.
And I'm not their coach, and I don't know basketball that much. But
Yeah.
we're putting the block master in.
Hey, they're bringing in the beast.
He's got all the nicknames.
I don't know, what do we want to call him?
I don't know. That looks a lot of iffy
They already called
calls
foul
here.
on him?
Yeah.
What did he do?
He came in.
They were
like,
that
hey.
afraid of him that they had to throw him up for a foul right away. He didn't even, did he move?
The ball was inbounded, and he was still running in, and I think he went. Draw a replay of that. I need to see that again. Evan Lee's foul. Some spots right here. No, don't use the email. Use this half of the paper.
Is Battle telling them who's shooting?
Cut the lead into a one-possession game here. And he can't do it.
Lee's already out.
We got a timeout.
Well, they might be going offense-defense here. Well, Clark Anderson has done an amazing job once again today with the band. Band sounding awesome, getting the fans all ready to go. So once again, we want to thank Clark Anderson for everything that he does with the band. And then we want to make sure before we get to the end of the game here in this commercial break, we want to thank Jack Randage, who I was told would be, if he wasn't teaching, was going to be a supermodel. That's what I was told, but he blessed the education field. That's what he told me.
I've seen his glamour shots back when he was in college.
Yes.
Let me tell you.
They are impressive.
They don't call him Silver Fox because he was ugly when he was younger.
All right. Well, and then we want to thank Kevin McHale for everything that he does with the RHSTV. And then just in general, I mean, all the fans, we want to thank all the fans for coming out because I have a feeling this is going to be an exciting last minute and 15 seconds here.
Sam has gotten so excited, he's moved from the broadcast table to the railing.
Oh, yeah. It's exciting. Oh, there we go. That becomes a 4-point game with a minute and, well, the clock, the clock was stuck at
It was
13
gone.
and went to 9.
No, it was at 110 during the free throw. So right here, let's see. See, now we're starting to move, but yep, they're going to have to start the foul. So that's a foul by Hughes.
But here's the thing. We haven't made free throw. To be honest, they should bring Lee back in. Lee is the only one that went
2 for 2.
He went 2 for 2
with a block.
And
yes.
look, and
here they go.
There you go. So you're right. Maybe he's playing some offense.
It is practically
defense.
like Mr. Stefanski belongs on the sideline.
Yeah.
He knows.
Are you mic'd up
well,
down
they're going offense defense. All right, but I think you keep Lee in there for with the ball because he's going to get
he's going to get fouled.
He's going to get fouled.
Yeah, they're going to think big
man
can't make it.
He's got the best free throw percentage of the team of this game so
there
far.
You go.
These would be 2 big free throws. He already made 1. If he makes the second one, it'd be big 3 throws.
And my bedtime. I mean, and he's used to the pressure because
there you go.
He's a kicker, field goal kicker, and place kicker for the football team. So he's used to being center stage.
Dennis bringing the ball up.
And there's a
now
turnover.
we're going to get a little flare here.
Oh wait!
It's going to be a char. Oh,
no,
that's
a blocking foul.
Wow.
Would you have pulled it back at that point?
If
he wasn't doing the alley-oop, you bring it back.
I think you pull it back and use some more time.
You set up.
But that will be sending Dante to the free throw line if we can put these 2 away.
Here's the other thing. You could have taken maybe a guaranteed 2 points because now, like you said, we're not shooting well from this free throw line here.
I think, I mean, it's 69-63. I think this is a lot closer than what Coach Howard and I think some of these young men thought.
I think it's a little close for comfort, I think, for everyone, too. I mean, I think we all know we can perform a lot better than what we're doing here tonight. But it's our first home game. I mean, it's a different atmosphere that they've been in. But nonetheless, we know we're a better team. Johnson, with the first free throw made, puts it to a 7-point game.
Our next game, while we're here waiting here, is it the Bolingbrook game or do we?
Well, I think our next home game is the Bolingbrook game. I think.
Yes, our next home game is next.
And then
Wednesday.
we actually go Wednesday, Thursday.
Hold on,
we go Wednesday, Thursday.
We got Hillcrest tomorrow. That's
At
what it
Hillcrest?
says on here. It says Hillcrest 12-9. Then we got the Brook. So we got Hillcrest first. So we got Hillcrest, then the Brook. I'm assuming Hillcrest is away because we are not here.
Yeah, tomorrow, well, Saturday's
man.
going to be a day. Oh.
This is, okay. And there's a timeout. This is where, again, making free throws is going to be key.
especially during these closer games like a Hillcrest. I mean, Hillcrest has predominantly been a power, especially in the south suburbs. I mean, I think when you think of the south suburbs, Thornton, Thornwood, Thornridge, Hillcrest, usually one or two of the rich schools, the rich central or rich south, has been very dominant. I remember Bloom back in the old days. You know, even if you ever you've seen the movie Blue Chip, the old basketball, the Mount Carmel basketball, where the old school basketball, it's literally the floor, and then there's a little tiny like 3-foot walk area, and then 2 rows of bleachers, and that's it. That's the whole stadium, and that's where what's his name?
Oh, that's an old school stadium
Will Walker and Donovan McNabb played there at the same time, and that little tiny thing. Everyone would sit up in the rafters because there was like a running thing over it. That's old school. Like people, you don't see basketball places that small anymore.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, he
thank
had a
you.
chance. Wow.
Talk about, yeah.
I mean,
we're like saying, here, come on and beat us right now with an errant
you
pass
do that
like
against those other teams, they're gonna take advantage of that. They got a foul, so I'm surprised this guy's backing off. Is he really not gonna foul? Just hold it. Just hold it, buddy.
Hold it. All right. That I see. All right. There's no one around.
Easy points.
The clock's running, buddy. There we go.
There's Schultz for 3.
You just let him take that wide open one. No more fouls, no need.
And it's going to go out to Eddie.
And that's not a foul?
No, they did.
Oh.
They called a foul, but they're going to wave it off.
So there you go. The Spartans will move to 6-0, heading into a tough matchup tomorrow at Hillcrest, the number 15 team in the state.
Yeah, I was looking at Max Preps right now. They don't have that updated with that game, but they are, according to Coach Howard, they are playing tomorrow. They're playing Hillcrest tomorrow. Then they got Bolingbrook next Wednesday.
That'll be our next
and
broadcast.
Then, Wednesday, Bolingbrook game will be our next broadcast. Then we play Plainfield, another conference foe, on on Thursday. So we go back to back.
And then we head down to Missouri.
Yeah, we head to Missouri for a big one right before final exams. I believe that's a tournament. Yeah. So. Hey, we want to thank. I mean, look at the fans on a Friday night like this. I mean, we've got a lot of turnout, a lot of alum, a lot of parents. So it was a great night. Well, Sam, hey, for the first time, I want to say congratulations. Awesome job today.
Thank you very much.
Even a better sport coach. I think that we should just get like Blazers that are just for like RHS, TV.
All right.
What do you think? We should get official Blazers.
Official Blazers.
You know, like the Open, they do a green blazer.
Oh, yeah, all right. I can see that.
Yeah.
I'm for it. But, all right, well, not the way I think Coach Howard wanted to win the game, but he got the job done. I think there's still a lot to work on. Hopefully they learn for it within the 24 hours we had before Hillcrest. So, we'll see how we go.
Yeah, well, on behalf of everyone in the broadcast here, Sam, Mr. Wysick, myself, the RHS High School and Principal Kinder, along with Athletic Director Mike Strode. Special thanks to Jack Randage and Kevin McHale. Thank you for coming out tonight and enjoying the game with us, and we'll get back to you on Wednesday. Have a great night.
Yep.